There's a distance. The Senate has a solemn responsibility to try and hold Donald Trump accountable for the most serious charges ever levied against a president. Those who say, let's move on, that brings unity, are false. When you had such a serious invasion of the Capitol, incited by a president who we know told people the election was false, urged people to come to Washington, urged people to march on the Capitol. The Senate has to find, is he guilty in inciting the violence that ensued? When you have such a serious charge, sweeping it under the rug will not bring unity. It will keep the sore open, the wounds open. You need truth and accountability. The evidence will be powerful. The evidence, some of it will be new. And I urge all my colleagues to pay careful attention to the evidence. I particularly urge my Republican colleagues, despite the pressure on them, to pay very real attention to the evidence here, because it's very, very serious. It was said a few weeks ago, in all the punditry and everywhere else, that the impeachment trial would throw a wrench into President Biden's early agenda. We are here today to say we are not letting that happen. We can do both at once. To the pundits who said we can't do both at once, we say you are wrong. We can and we are. The bottom line is simple. The Senate is moving full steam ahead on a bold plan to get this country out of the crisis, to speed vaccination distribution, provide a lifeline to small businesses, help schools reopen safely, save the job of teachers, firefighters, and other public employees, and so much more. We have to do everything we can to end this crisis. And even though the impeachment trial is an important and august responsibility, we are doing both, and that's what my colleagues here are doing. We are working with our House members. We are working with our committee members. We are working, when we can, with our Republican colleagues to produce a big, bold piece of legislation that will help us deal with and get out of this awful, awful crisis. We look forward to working with Republican colleagues to make this COVID package a reality. Make no mistake, Senate Democrats will not dither, dilute, or delay because the COVID responsibility is so real.